this is also a culture shock here.
Hi guys, my name is Tina and since August last year I'm traveling around the world for about 1 year or as long as my money lasts. And I'm currently in Africa. In Kenya, Nairobi, I had a bit of a wake-up call, so now coming to Egypt, Cairo, I was trying to follow my own advice. I booked a tour, I got a guide, I tried to make friends with locals, and I didn't go out alone. Mostly. Hey guys and good morning. I just wanted to quickly show you my hotel room. You know, I wanted to find one hotel in Cairo that has a very nice pyramid view, and this one has. This is my room. In most hotels, you got a water boiler in Africa, tea and coffee, a fridge, and the best thing about this room, obviously the bathtub. Fortunately, I haven't used the bathtub. The water here in Egypt has been like extremely bad for my skin. And let me show you the view. Look at this. And I got a little table here, closet, mirror, nightstand. It is currently winter here in Cairo, so I was extremely happy about this air conditioner. One of the things that I loved most about Egypt was the food. Egyptians are very welcoming, and when you visit someone at home, they will probably make you some food. I got an amazing breakfast with this amazing view at my hotel. What you can see here is a typical Egyptian breakfast. I had breakfast at both of my hotels. They were pretty similar, maybe mixed a little bit with Western foods, but incredibly good and an amazing way to start your day. You now saw this beautiful hotel room, and now I'm going to tell you that I'm moving out today, even though I was supposed to stay here until the 27th. Today is the 23rd. Hasn't been an easy decision. There is no Wi-Fi. And I think it's because of the area. I'm in Giza. I've been trying to find places with Wi-Fi and it has been a struggle. It stopped. Unstable Wi-Fi and difficulties to get an Uber driver is something that you might encounter in Africa in general. So either just be aware of the issue or try to make sure that your accommodation is centrally located. I'm now at my new place and I'm currently waiting for my Uber driver. It's pretty hard to get a driver fast. We have 3 dogs here and a cat. Long story short, today we're going to explore Cairo. On that day, I was really excited to finally go out and explore Cairo. Uber? Yeah. I couldn't go to all of the places that you can see in Cairo, but I made some other really cool experiences thanks to the people I met, and it felt a little bit more like exploring Cairo as a local. We were supposed to go to the Cairo Tower, however, I just wanted to go through security, and they want you to pay for a camera extra. One of the places that you will not miss coming to Cairo is the Nile River. I would highly recommend you to go on a boat ride when you're there. They are not necessarily expensive. Decided not to go to the Cairo Tower, but we are now heading to lunch and to get some food first. I just wanted to mention that here's also the Egyptian Museum. It's not far away. When my friend asked me what I wanted to do in Cairo, I told him that I wanted to try Koshary. I just had seen it in a different YouTube video and it looked very intriguing. I think we're in a really famous restaurant. I think I saw this place somewhere on YouTube. I read somewhere this is the national dish in Egypt, Koshary. My friend just showed me how to eat it, so I'm really excited to try this. It's like a mix of Egyptian rice, I heard pasta and peas and other things.
Mix it very good.
Okay. Yeah. Tastes a bit like pasta, just with a lot of flavors, like you taste the vinegar, the spices. As we decided in the end not to go to the Cairo Tower, we made some new plans over lunch. We finished lunch. I liked it. I would eat it again. And we will try now to get to a very famous market, right?
Just called Khan El Khalili.
I blended the name. Locals I met in Egypt, including my friend here, knew best where you can get an Uber easily.
So even in central Cairo, it might take a while to get an Uber if you are by yourself and you don't have anyone who knows the area. And yes, here we are crossing the street the Egyptian way. Khan El Khalili is Egypt's most famous market. Originally built on the site of an old mausoleum, local and foreign merchants have been trading at Khan El Khalili since the 14th century.
Markets are more something for people if you want to buy something that are not traveling around with just one suitcase. So I can't buy anything, but it's nice walking around. If people actually let you take a look at things, then it's really nice.
At Khan El Khalili, you can pretty much find anything you could possibly want. And maybe you have already recognized it, but this part of Khan El Khalili is a very famous Instagram spot. Directly next to the market is also al-Azhar Mosque and al-Azhar Park.
In front of this mosque, Mosque al-Azhar, which is directly next to the market, but you can't go inside today because it's Friday. And Friday is basically like Sunday in Germany, where people go to church. My friend's getting some sugarcane juice, which is something that Cairo is famous for. It's probably really sweet, but let's see.
Very sweet, very refreshing.
You like it?
Yeah.
We decided to take a little coffee break here in this back street. I would not have found this place by myself.
Really, nearly everything that we did on that day are things that I would probably not have done by myself. Not necessarily because Cairo is an unsafe place, but rather because I'm there for the first time and you always need some time if you want to get used to a new place.
Remove the spoon.
However, on one of my last days here in Cairo, I decided to explore one or two places by myself.
Hey guys, so today I came to the Hanging Church, which is called the Hanging Church because it was built on a Roman fortress. It's one of the oldest churches in Cairo. It's quite a touristy area, so you're definitely safe here. There's a lot of police around.
Fun story, this is not the Hanging Church. The area the Hanging Church is located in has several different churches and important buildings. This, guys, is the Church of St. George. Wikipedia told me that it is a Greek Orthodox church. Many visitors believe that it is the most eye-catching building in the area, which is, by the way, Old Cairo. The church was constructed during the 10th century AD, at which time it was dedicated to St. George, who is said to have once killed a dragon.
Regarding the fact that this place is free and has no entrance fee, I would say you should come here. And yeah, apart from that, depending on your budget, I would highly recommend you to visit even more places in Cairo. I just noticed that the church I was at is a different church, not a Hanging Church, but you can walk basically here all the way back and it's here.
The Hanging Church is one of Egypt's oldest Coptic Orthodox churches and one of the most essential tourist attractions in Cairo. It was named the Hanging Church because it was built on top of a Roman fortress. The church dates back to the 5th century AD, and from the 7th century to the 13th century AD, it served as the residence of the Coptic Patriarch, where it witnessed many historically decisive events like general elections and religious ceremonies. On my very last day in Cairo, I decided to invite my host for lunch. Because my host has been so nice and welcoming towards me that I really wanted to get to know her a little bit better before I left. Having this very nice lunch next to the Nile River on my last day was the perfect finish line for my trip to Egypt. Don't forget to leave your guesses in the comment section about where my next destination is going to be. I see you then in the next video.